All right, everyone, welcome. It's Refuel Monday. Today's date is April Fool's Day. That would be April 1st of the year 2024. I am your host, Adam Bilbrey, also known as Fighting Squirrel. And before we get started, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Please do your own research when making your investments. This is purely for information and educational / purposes only. All right. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and give an update on RocketFi. There were some updates to the D app over this past week. If you would go through and look, of course, this is at RocketFi.app. The radar liquidity inflection enhancements, I'll show that here shortly. The radar liquidity view support added to all listings. First editions of liquidity inflection summary view, and the smart code payments was updated. Radar, the carousel was added to the inflection pair cards. We'll see all that here shortly. All right, so we are using the version now is 1.240.3330.1a. So we're going to go ahead and connect. And I noticed there was a pay it forward available for anybody that goes after those pay it forwards. Yep, there it is. Pay it forward available. The RocketFi token now sitting at 701.43 billion total supply. We're creeping to that 700 billion mark. That'll be 30% of the initial supply burnt. Once we reach that, liquidity backing at 48.8%. Keep in mind, this is strictly for BNB, the BNB pair. The buy and sell tax are 6 and 9. The transfer is still 0. The token price is now at 6.07511. Let's move over to our burn play. The burn play now sitting at 640.57 million. Anyone can win this simply by sending 1 million RocketFi to that hole there. 500,000 of it's burnt forever, and then the other 500,000 is distributed amongst all those who have burnt in the history of RocketFi. I checked on the codes for demo. Llama RPC still not working correctly, so we're going to have to hold off on that for another week. Shorty looked into doing it manually. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it's just more time than we have the available to work on something like that currently. The swap play is over $1 billion now, 1.07 billion RocketFi tokens, back over $1 billion. That's nice to see. Any buys of 25 million or greater instantly rolls for a chance to win that. That can be done in the D app. I recommend the D app because you can put a smart code in, and we're still using UltraFlect. I tapped. UltraFlect smart code, it drops the buy tax down to 4%. But any purchases through the D app, through PancakeSwap, Baby Doge Swap, wherever you're purchasing your RocketFi tokens, is instantly eligible to win that prize pool there. So let's get to the meat and potatoes. Of course, radar. Give it a second to load. The radar inflection pairings, I'm going to scoot over to RocketFi. Of course, the LP backing at 78.4%, and that includes all of our LP pairs altogether. That's where that's going to stay, around in that 75 to 80 range. We'll do the liquidity dynamics. Anytime it gets up to 79, 80, it'll pop it back down to 5, and that's that buyback and burn liquidity dynamics in the contract. Now, if you'll look here at the liquidity bears, you can now scroll on a carousel pattern through them instead of having them stacked. That stacking was taking up a lot of room, but it'll show all your PancakeSwap, BabySwap. Of course, we don't have a whole lot on BabySwap or Baby Doge Swap. Most of our LPs are in PancakeSwap. But if you'll notice here on Bitcoin, it'll show the RocketFi that's been inflected into that LP pair. That's currently sitting at 5.13 million. And the BTC tokens that are inflected also, they will be pending. If they're pending, that means they haven't accumulated enough to be forced into that LP pairing. They're just sitting there waiting on a transaction to push those through. Of course, you have it with all of these. Wow, this XRP pair's got a lot going on with it. But you can just scroll through and look at those at any of your leisure time. These are all the LPs we have currently going on. Of course, this AUSD, that is the AUSD V1. There's some left in there. I don't know exactly how much is in the AUSD. Most of our AUSD is V2. But let's see. We're going to go ahead and pop up Reundefy since they're. But you can look at the liquidity pairings for Reundefy here, and then the pending RocketFi, Reundefy, waiting to be inflected into that. So that's kind of an updated version of the Radar D app. More to come to that Radar D app, but we're going to pop over here to the Refuel section. Now this got a dramatic update on the payment and rewards. Of course, what you earn in Refuels, you will claim here. That's what this button right here is for, is to claim those rewards for attending Refuels. Here we go. On the payment and rewards, you can now send crypto instead of doing the distribution like we had been with the mass, where I take all the smart codes, paste them in. You can actually send whatever tokens that you have in your wallet will populate here. So this wallet contains all of these tokens. This is the demo wallet, but you can click RocketFi wherever you want to send it, whether it be a smart code or an address. I'm going to use a smart code because I don't know any addresses off the top of my head. You'll validate that. Oh, wait, I didn't put in the amount 10. We're just going to say 10, validate, and then you'll send it. And it's sending to this address. Even though you just use this smart code, it automatically knows, hey, I need to send it to OX144, blah, 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 3337. And then you'll send. And of course, the distribute rewards is the original portion of the Refuel D app, where I can paste in multiple addresses, multiple smart codes. We're going to just do a couple of smart codes here. Ultra Collect. We'll do RocketFi. I know that's one. We'll do Heavy. I know that's one. We're going to send 10. Of course, validate it. And it's got a little 2 arrow here. I don't know what this is for. This is my browser doing that. And it will tell you 3 total distributions, getting 3.3333 RocketFi a piece. There's 3 valid smart codes, invalid 0, registered addresses. That's if you include the actual wallet addresses in there. Those will denote here. You'll approve it, and then you'll approve to enable, and it'll send it, and they'll be able to claim whatever you send in this distribute rewards will be claimable on the dashboard here with this button. All right. So, and now for Ultra Blue, I know everyone's been anticipating Ultra Blue. I do have an update for everyone. I will be posting this information here shortly after Refuel, but I'll just go over it with y'all here. And let's see. What? Go away, keyboard. All right. So we've been working with the Atron team to touch up their contract for the final audit review by Reundefy. Of course, Atron will be a reward partner the same way that ASD is. All of their volume or their tokenomics does funnel into RocketFi and vice versa, just like AUSD does. So Atron will be a reward partner. Let's see. Currently, it will feed Triflecta long term once Ultra and Floaty are integrated. Now, the RocketFi Gitbook is in its final polishing stages. I know Vic is cleaning it all up, doing whatever he does with his design sense. So once that Git book is dropped, that's when everything else will release. So we want the information there, readable for everyone to learn about without us having to explain everything every time. The Ultra Blue, we are polishing up the website, the DApp, the contracts, and the final testing pending release over the next days. We'll be giving a 3 days notice when the contracts will be live. The website and the DApp will release the days leading up to the contracts being active. So we want we want the DApp to be fully functional when those contracts become live, and we want that website for the information. All right, moving on. Now, Floaty, we're going to be dropping it in stages. Because of how complex it is and all of the moving pieces, etc. Phase 1 will include the Floaty Swap Beta. That's swapper powered only. That's basically where you send BNB to this contract address. You receive what you're wanting to purchase in return. Of course, those are available for projects. We do build those out for projects. The factory, where you can create and manage your swapper, and this will be approved projects only. Projects will be able to come and create and manage their Floaty swapper. There'll be certain things they can adjust, etc., the tokenomics, whatever it may be for that project. They'll be able to manage those swappers on their own without needing to contact us. Now, phase 2, Floaty Swap, of course, the Swap Play plus Swap Rewards edition will be added. The Burn Lab, which is Burn Play, and the Burn Rewards, that will be in phase 2. Earn Pay, which is what used to be Pay Boost, where you send RocketFi tokens. When you send RocketFi or whatever tokens are on Floaty, there's that dust there to be claimed just for sending X amount, depending on what what each project wants to set theirs up as. That's up to them. Ours is I think it's like a 50-50 chance currently, but anytime sending RocketFi has a chance of claiming that dust that's accumulated. The staff, this will be where projects manage their pools for Floaty. That includes the buy, boost, the pay, the play, and the burn, etc. Now, our contracts are set up when we burn tokens, they're instantly removed from the total circulating supply forever. Now, some projects use a dead wallet, which is like an OX000, whatever those addresses are for those dead wallets. Those will be capable of being in those burn boost as well. It'll just accumulate what's being sent to those dead wallets instead of what's being destroyed. Let's see. The Floaty codes, of course, this is a smart codes upgrade. More information on that later. More things coming to the smart codes other than just being a referral and sending, etc. Phase 3 will include Floaty Plus, which is the RocketFi Plus upgrade. I know a lot of people have been waiting on that, being able to move their RocketFi Plus points from one wallet to the other, and their burn or their rocket fuel, etc. That will all be included in that. The Stakehouse beta will be in phase 3. That will be a volume powered staking, so it will be the rewards will be based on whatever the volume is for that token or in that ecosystem, because some of these ecosystems are going to counter mix, etc., for the Stakehouse. Now, with phase 4, the Stakehouse will be, not only will it have the volume base, but you'll also have the APR defined staking, the farming additions. Projects will be able to, deposit X amount of their token into these staking contracts, and it will be like at an APR rate based on the bag size that is staked, etc. And the liquidity station will be in phase 4. That will be where we start having LPs created, forced floaty swap, of course, the LP lockers, and then you got the farming, etc., coming after that. After floaty released, all RocketFi's burn, swapping, paying, smart codes, and RocketFi Plus will be removed from the RocketFi DApp and moved over to floaty. Now, with floaty sharing our core reward utility amongst all projects and Triflecta powering our comprehensive suite of rewards, RocketFi will continue to focus on the reward packs, the liquidity inflection technology, and move in the direction of utilizing RocketFi to provide tax-free and arbitrage trading opportunities exclusively through floaty. Now, there's a lot coming with floaty, so I hope everyone's ready. I'm ready for it to drop. Of course, Ultra Blue's coming here soon. Get ready. That's all coming to existence this in the near future. I don't want to put a dead set timeline on it, but it's all coming here soon. So I'm ready. I hope everyone else is ready for floaty, for Ultra Blue. We're going to go ahead and do our first well, you can go ahead and start putting your smart codes in the chat. I will get those smart codes added. We're going to go ahead and bring up Rick from Alpha7. He's going to give us a rundown of what Alpha7, the dogs are. I've only looked into it a little bit. I haven't really had a lot of time to look into y'all, but I have looked a little. So I do know some of what y'all got going on. But Rick, welcome to Refuel, man.
Hey, thank you very much. Well, you guys got a lot of things going on over there. Congrats, man. Looks amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Well, hey, everybody. My name's Rick. I'm the CEO of Alpha7.
Did you want to share your screen? You can go ahead.
Yeah,
and do that.
I'm gonna.
Let me stop sharing here. All right. But yeah, just kind of give us a summary of you, how you got into crypto, and why y'all created Alpha7.
Yeah, absolutely. So, my name is Rick, and CEO of Alpha7. Been in crypto about 4 years, I guess, and I was there on the first bull run, and yeah, I lost a little bit of money, made a little money just like everybody else, and wanted to test my foot and starting a little crypto adventure of my own. And so thus Alpha7 was born, and wanted to do a little bit different, sit there and try to do things a little bit different, more of an investor-owned token. So we got together and, we made Alpha7 work. And I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen here.
There should be a little green, or it might be in the little dots, the 3 dots.
3 dots top left, Rick, or down the bottom?
Go. There we go. Let me see here. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right.
There. All right, can you guys see the screen?
Nope, not yet.
No.
I'll share mine, Rick. I'll share mine. Hey, all.
There you go.
Shane.
We'll let the screen pop up real quick. There we go. So we're so basically what Alpha7 is all about is not only is an investment project where investor owned, and what we decided to do is have a little tournament with dogs. We don't want to say dog fighting, but basically dog battling. And it's the token that's NFT based. And by buying the NFT, you get a dog, and you get to personalize that dog, and thus put the dog into battle and earn BNB. So he's showing right now a few of the dogs that are out right now, and that's kind of the gist of it there. Like I said, more NFT based, where we're trying to bring the community together and just have friendly fights, and at the same time, people can make some money.
So with these fights, do you actually fight, or is it like a randomized chance type battle?
It's a randomized chance. Yeah. So the the DApp that the dog battles are on, it's purely random. So you if you just go up there and there's a link up top that says battle, competition, NFTs, and financials. Basically, simply, you would go to battle and click the battle, and you'd bring a dog up. So if you see, those are actually some of the dogs that have already fought, and et cetera, et cetera. And if you look down here, there's number 67. That one's waiting for battle. And it's just a good, fun interaction for people to get there. And instead of, the everyday mumbo jumbo talking and et cetera, it gives you something else to do. If you wanted to spend $5, we have it set at $5 at 0.077 right now. And it's a good way to make a little bit of extra money, or just a little bit of money. And it's just a fun interaction for the community.
So are these NFTs that people own?
Yeah.
That are fighting?
So how that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you go to Element, and the dogs are priced at 0.08 BNB right now. And there's not one NFT that is any greater in power in the fight than any of the other ones. So it's, all dogs, all NFTs are equal fighting stance. And they, it's just pure random. And it's just and I'd like to touch on a couple things about this, but buying the NFTs. So Alpha7, we're sticking with number 7. So our tokenomics, we have a 7 billion supply, 2% liquidity, 2% marketing, 1%, hang on a second, lost words here, 1% reflections, and 2% rewards. And by owning an NFT, you get another 2% rewards. And the more NFTs that you own, your rewards go up even more. So that's one of the other utilities, I guess, of owning the NFTs. And
that chart looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. We don't have that's why we're doing the AMAs. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of volume. The staggering up top, excuse me, is pretty much based on the price of BNB going up and down. And again, that's why we're here, right? We're trying to get a little bit of people and a little bit more visibility and check it out. And there's huge potential. We're only a $25,000 market cap. And so there's plenty of room to move up for sure.
Do y'all have leaderboards for the dogs? Like this bulldog, I don't know the names of the dogs. So this bulldog, for instance, has won 17 battles, lost 15 or whatever his record is. Do y'all have leaderboards for that? Oh, Top Dogs leaderboard.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we have the leaderboards on the regular battles, and then we just got done with our first tournament, which it went pretty good for 5 days. And then we overlooked the little thing about worldwide time zones. So when we did the finals and the semifinals last night, we offered $80 in BNB, and we ended up we come up with a pretty good plan with Max helped us out with duck races, and we were able to get the semifinals and the finals done and pay out everybody. And I think at the end of the day, everybody was quite happy. Because during the battles, during the tournaments, it's only 25 cents plus transaction fees, right? So not that expensive at all. So you can fight for under 70 cents, and which makes it fairly affordable. And the more you fight, you're on the leaderboard. And then the ultimate reward was for first place $50, 20 for second, and 10 for third. And then we did a bonus round for the 5 that didn't make it into the finals, and we threw a little race out for them for $8. So we had a lot of fun with it. And moving in the future, we have bigger plans. This was just a test tournament. And as we grow and move forward, this will all get a little bit better streamlined, and we'll figure out the kinks in it, and hopefully we can get some animation in it someday, and move forward. I think it's a good concept.
Yeah. Cool.
So as we're moving on, we're just refining this, and like I said, we got a group of solid holders. I think we're 100 holders, and not a whole lot of selling on the chart, which is a good thing. So that tells me that everybody's waiting for the next step, and good things to come. Bull run's quite not here, and everything's looking up, but the more eyes we can get on us, the better it'll be for everybody.
Right. So are there any plans to integrate this into like a Play Store app or Apple Store app?
That's a great idea.
Going to be web-based.
It's strictly going to be web-based for right now.
I'll let me answer that one.
There you go.
If you've got a Web3 game, you got Buckley's chance of ever getting on Play Store to earn tokens, or App Store, or Steam. Those three companies will never take Web3 monetization because they make too much money on credit card monetization.
Yeah.
Axie Infinity, perfect example. $600 million have been around for 5 years, maybe $800 million now. I haven't looked for 6 months. Still can't get App Store or Play Store support. So anybody that claims they've got that, pulling your leg. And if they have got it, it's not Web3.
Yeah. They're probably like a Web 2 hybrid, I guess.
Web 2 where you earn points and then you may be able to redeem them somehow on a DApp, but no way Web 3 integration on those three companies for now. So we're going 100% browser.
Cool.
Yeah. And you see that little site that he has open right there on there. So one of our things that we're really trying to do is we're trying to put the capital T in transparency. Everything that's said and done is, it's always, it's on BSC scan. We offer the wallets with the marketing wallet, the developing wallet, what they're all doing. Everything's transparent. So you can go check us out on our website and pull up, and you can, when volume picks up, you can see the rewards that are available. So we pay out the rewards every Friday, and the amount of rewards vary on volume. Of course, it's all volume based, and you can see what rewards are available for the next handout rewards. And but we're just trying to put transparency really into the whole scheme of this, right? We're not hiding nothing, and we're doing our best to show everybody that there's nothing to hide, and we're proud to say that this is an investor-owned token. If you look at our liquidity and our microcap, we're really, really close, and the reason for that is not all tokens are paired, because there's still 1.5 billion in Pink Lock, and there's 500 million in the owner's wallet. My job as volume picks up is to pair that. And ultimately, the whole idea is to pair every token, right? And that way I can honestly say that it's an investor-owned token, and you guys take it where you want this to go.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah, we're pretty proud. We're pretty proud of it. Like I said, that's why we're doing this AMA. Just a few more eyes out here, and get a couple more holders, and and you'll see the things that we do as far as the financial side of it. We're constantly, as volume, when volume is good, we're just constantly adding liquidity. And I want this, at the end of the day, and I know I've said it already a couple of times, but at the end of the day, I want this to be an investor-owned project. All tokens are bought. Nothing's been handed out. Nothing. So there's no wallet out there that's never bought nothing, and completely investor-owned.
So y'all's NFTs only mintable in your DApp, or do y'all have them on like OpenSea or et cetera? And
Shane can answer that. Shane will answer that better for you.
Oh yeah, we've got them on Element NFT. We've got them on Tofu NFT. We've got them viewable on OpenSea because OpenSea doesn't support BSC anymore.
Yeah.
To trade. And I have no intention of writing a marketplace. Like I've wrote a couple of marketplaces in the past, and I've used Sanity.io from a couple of tutorials to try and do that. And then I just went full on chain because I can do it all on chain with multiple contracts. So we don't really do marketplace ourselves. I do have the ability to list and sell in the DApp. So you can list and sell. You can use your DApp to open your dog, and they can scan the QR to go to that dog's page if it's sellable. You can click that icon also. We've got the ability to, if I go to my dogs, I can click on the add to NFT, and that will add every NFT in one go. So you don't have to do it the old way with MetaMask or that. You just keep clicking, open up my Firefox there, and they'll all be ready to import in one go.
So what's that registered dog button? Is that to
That's
compete?
a great question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so you buy a dog. We've got a couple of little mini games coming out shortly. We've got a dog pound. So if you're not registered, you might get sent to the dog pound, which is like a mini time lock. And we've got a couple of arsehole people on our team, like Max. Sorry. He's not an arsehole. He's going to be the bad guy, so to speak. So we're going to have him as the pound puppy. He's going to go and catch the stray dogs. We've got the 1155 NFT cards, so you can get out of the pound. But back to registration. If you've got your dog registered, you can name your dog, you can add a little taunt, you can see his stats, you can see what he's doing. So if I look on this page here, all these dogs are registered. So I think there's, how many? There's a fair few registered. Fair few, but everyone can put their own name. They can put their own taunt. So it's not G-rated, pretty much 18 plus, so you can write whatever you want. We could have a swear code. Yep.
The Patchy McMuffy is a holder's name they gave it.
Oh yeah. So this guy's called he's called his Mr. Meatball. When I win, I'm going for meatballs. Yeah, so you can choose what you want to write. Like we can tell that's Crashes because he's obviously Kiwi. Kiwi Justice, Patchy McMuffy. There's a whole heap. There's a whole heap there. Ah, shit! Smell the cheese, Scatman. That's a good one. People just register their dog and name it. It just gives a little bit more
personalized,
a little bit more personalization for the NFTs to make them your dogs and not just a picture you're going to store in your wallet and never use. We're actually using it.
And the one little thing I'd like to touch on the NFTs. So the NFTs are not a cash grab, right? So 79% of the NFTs sold go to liquidity and 21% go to rewards. So there's no money being made on these. It's all liquidity based and rewards based.
Nice.
Yeah, all the sales go back into the everything goes of this project is like we run it like a non-profit, so it all runs back into the project directly. So all the LP creation gets paired to the unreleased tokens, or we just pair up and buy and pair on sales of NFTs, depending on how much we're going through that week.
Nice. Well, I like y'all's little setup y'all got going here. This is interesting.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Take a look. Like I said, feel free to go through BSC Scan. Feel free to check our website out, check it all out. And like I said, we're not hiding nothing. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask. And if we can't give you an educated answer, I'll Google it.
Well said. Well said. Are there any questions from anyone in the audience about Alpha7, the dogs? Any questions? All right. I think that's about it.
All righty.
Is there anything else y'all would like to add?
Yeah, we've got some new games coming out shortly. We've got a team challenges starting, so we're going to have either everyone against Max, first of all, so they can fight the pound, and then we're going to try and do team battles. So if we get a couple of teams happening, that'll be good. If we get, say, 3 teams, that'll be even better. So we've got a 4-team battle. I've done like a battleship game on Java, and that's a take over the city turf pretty much. So we've got the whole dogs running around the city, and you're going to take over the turf. The people with the most turf win. Sort of GTA style turf war. So it was the inspiration. So go from there. So who's going to be the alpha dog team?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're going to have it's basically like GTA, you got a city or whatever, wherever you're at, and each dog competes for his own.
Yeah, so they'll compete for the owners. So if you've got multiple dogs, you've got more chances to take over the turf. But you'll be battling as a team. So you'll be battling as, like, say, red or blue, red versus blue, or everyone versus Max, everyone versus the pound, things like that. I've got the Alpha7 game cards there. I'll just show you before we finish. I don't know if I can spell it. Just woke up, sorry guys.
Yeah, it's kind of late there where you're at, ain't it? Or it's early.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's at 7:30. I'm ready for work, but I'm going to work for an hour this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are. So yeah, these are our
partner as well.
Did you guys hear that dog barking in the background? We're watching the mother-in-law's dog, and I think it's adding ambiance to this whole chat. If you guys can hear it,
It is.
adding a bit of ambience stops the coughing noises. But yeah, this is the city turf. This is a 144 1155 NFT, so it's a 12 by 12 city turf grid. And with that, to get those turf blocks, you'll have to earn points. We've got 300,000 stakes. They're called dog treats. You can earn these. We're going to set up some staking for the NFTs to earn these to buy turf. And then with turf, you can take over and earn more rewards than the other team that week or that month or that tournament.
Huh. Okay, so there's a lot more than just the dogs. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole heap of stuff in the background that I don't sleep that much. Like I might sleep 5 hours a night and then maybe 4 hours a night. And then I'm back on coding and go to work for a couple of hours and then back on coding. So I code pretty much all day.
Yeah, so big things coming, and it's ever evolving. You know, Shane's a great asset, and bigger, better things coming, and looking forward to see a few of you show up here and join the community.
If y'all want, you can go ahead and post your Telegram link, your website, your DF link, etc.
You're okay with that?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
And anytime y'all have like a big update or something big coming, you feel free to come over to the RocketFi Telegram, share that information with everyone here.
And we also offer that over at we'll share our link also there, and you're feel free to post a little bit over there also, and of course, be respectful, and of course we'll also do the same and be respectful and not spam, and
right.
But you're more than welcome to post updates on our site also.
All right. Well, sounds good. Are there any questions from anyone in the audience at all? All right. Well, guys, I'm glad y'all came to talk about Alpha7. If you would like to just stick around, maybe someone has a question later on in the refuel. That's totally up to y'all, but we're going to go ahead and do a rocket race for $20 worth of B&B. I hope everyone's got their smart codes into the chat.
Okay, Mr. Squirreler, can I
go ahead.
Shoot me a DM with a wallet that you would like me to send that to. That way, get that out of the way.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to send it to you or the winner? I'll just send it to you. That'd probably be easiest, right?
You can send it, or either way, whichever's better for you.
Okay. Will it be just one winner of this race?
Yeah, I'll just be one winner.
Okay. If you just send me their address, I'll make sure that gets paid promptly.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my screen here. All right, here we go, everyone. Of course, I got all the smart codes in. I'll just kind of run over them real quick. Let me know if yours isn't on the list. I'm going to go over these pretty fast. We got Pickle, Heavy, 420, JCAD Wall, Ultraflex, C-Cash, Tony, Colt, Floaty, Raccoon, Buckeyes, Bevan, Crash 71, Winter King, Gucci, Witch Hunt, Cryptos, Cocaine, Light, Alita, Queen, Lucky, Wombat, Precious, and Winners. I kind of said Precious and Winners out of order, but I got both of them on there. Is there anyone? How do noobs get a smart code, please? All right, I will show that real quick. You'll go to RocketFi.app, of course, and once you connect your wallet, you'll click here on the code section. In this area, there'll be a prompt to create your smart code. There is a gas fee attached to this because these codes are written on the blockchain. We don't get any proceeds from that. That all goes to the miners for BNB. Of course, you will be able to create one here. I believe the limitations on it are 12 digits, and it's alphanumeric, no colons, commas, etc., just letters and numbers. I believe it's 12. It might be higher than that. I have to check with Shorty. He might have raised it to 18, but I think it's at 12 as the max amount of digits. But you'll go in there, type it in, and if it's available, it will tell you whether or not it's available. And then you process the transaction in your wallet. And then once you have that, you have a smart code, and now you can use that as a referral code. Anytime someone uses your smart code, you get a portion of that buy in rewards. Like, for instance, the demo smart code currently has about $20 worth of rewards available in it from people using the demo smart code. But that's it, Wombat. I did not see I need to pee.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now let me pop back over. I did not get I need to pee. One of my favorites. I need to pee. And lower tax. Did I not get you? Nope. All right. Got you, Matt. All right. I don't believe you even said it, did you? All right. Lowercase at lowercase. What's lowercase? Oh, I'll fix it. Yeah. All right. Got you in, Matt. And I guess we'll get set. And of course, well, let's change the time. This was for the. Gonna set to 45 seconds. And I think I got the volume out. Let's go. Oh, Mr. Ultra Select. Are you here? Of course, you gotta be here to win. Let's Rock. Are you here? There he is. Congratulations. Let's Rock. And you are our winner of $20 worth of B&B, and there is no refuel advantage this week. So you are the winner officially. Ultra Flex. And of course, I'll go ahead and see.
Yeah, if you have that wallet, DM me the wallet.
And that's Let's Rock. I tagged Rick's name. You'll message him and send him your contract address, and he'll get you that B&B. All right, congrats. Let's Rock. But if you have not got your smart codes in, go ahead and get them in now. Now we're going to bring up Elijah from Reundefy. Are you here, Elijah?
Hello.
All right. Are you going to be sharing your screen today as well?
I'm not. Sorry.
Okay. Go. What's your website?
Sorry. It should be reundefy.wixsite. Oh, no, sorry. Wixsite. I've got it for you. Sorry.
Reundefy. Oh, there goes some more dogs.
More dogs.
Reundefy.wixsite.com/my site.
Oh, that was a lot. I'll just type. I'll just Google to see if it pops up.
No, don't worry. I'm getting the domain.
Okay. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelled it right. Reundefy.
Yeah, I sent it in the
Wixsite. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's better for me. I wasn't picking up what you were saying. Wixsite. Okay. K was in that. All right. So Elijah, welcome to the chat. Kind of give us. You've been here before, but for those that haven't heard from you, just kind of give us a overview of you and what Reundefy is.
For sure. My name is Elijah. I've been around for 3 or 4 years in the crypto space, going around starting from our Safe Moon, going to Safe Earn, and then into Earn Hub, and finding Reundefy, which is now RocketFi, and I've kind of just been around, going around a lot of crypto projects and watching over, seeing all like their mistakes and everything. Watching how a lot of devs have a really good idea and they kind of just throw it away because of like selfishness, and they don't really continue it, or they give up, for example. And that kind of brought me to Reundefy, and I started off in December, on December 9th, 2023. I launched with $5 liquidity, and we did pretty good. We moved up, and we're collecting liquidity the entire time. Due to our majority of our tax goes to liquidity, and basically that was the start of how Reundefy became itself. And more of Reundefy. It's kind of, to me, it's set to be a place for partnerships, and where partner projects can come to and find help or talk to each other, send updates, and have it kind of be a hub for community. It's all community based, and I give the community basically control over majority of everything. I ask them questions, and we also have a DAO chat if you hold more than 1% supply, to be able to get exclusive updates and more of what we have in store. The first thing I'm gonna go over, I guess, is the tokenomics. right now we have a 10-10 tax. It is a 4% rewards in BNB and 6% goes to our liquidity. 25% of our supply is actually staked in. Basically, we collect those rewards from that wallet, and we have semi-weekly Sanctify rounds, which we deposit a portion of the BNB raised in 4 different projects and pair it with BNB and lock it for 10 years. Currently, we have $200 in BNB between, I think, 5 different projects with super low volume and no utility so far yet, which our first utility is going to be a raffle bot. And what the raffle bot does, it's going to be in BNB to be able to participate, and 50% of it goes into liquidity, 10% of it goes to the Sanctify wallet, and 40% of it goes to the reward pool. The way the reward pool works is 60% will be split between 4 different winners, 15% each, and the other 40% will roll over into the next round to basically keep the stability within the raffle. That's what we have going right now. I'm going to kind of go into what's coming up. I am currently working on our website update, which is because we are going to be going into a rebrand. I'm not going to go into a lot of details because I've told a couple people besides just the DAO chat, and someone bought the domain, the .com or my domain before I could, and try to resell it. So I know that a lot of people want an idea that I'm currently building with the community. So like I said, this is not just my idea; it's amongst the community members as well. So right now, on Monday night tonight, I will be publishing the website to the DAO chat so we can go over a couple things. And on Wednesday, we will be having the website released publicly. And once it's released, we'll be starting a private sale for our second token in our ecosystem. This is going to be called the Sanctify token, which is just kind of play on words of how we have a Sanctify wallet. Like I said, there's going to be more information on the site, but I don't want to release all the tokenomics publicly yet. But the Sanctify token will reward in AUSD and Reundefy. AUSD more of to keep the stability, and Reundefy will obviously funnel back into the ecosystem. We'll also have a pair with the second token as well, to also help support our ecosystem, as Sanctify token will reward and Reundefy. It'll keep that price stable a little bit more for us as people sell off of Sanctify too. Which more information, like I said, will be dropping today and Wednesday. More up on that. The raffle bot should be hopefully releasing soon. Block Doctor is the one developing it, which it was supposed to be launched last week, but I know there is setbacks in crypto as well, so we're looking to launch soon. And if not, we also I will have a plan B. Just with I mentioned the DAO chat as well. If I won't be launched within the next couple of weeks. Well.
All right. Now here it says there will be a DApp with an arbitrage bot and liquidity providing bot built within.
So after
explain on that.
After the raffle bot it releases, the next thing we need obviously is the DApp to be able to track our staking. And one plan which is after this is liquidity pools, which is more towards our staking liquidity pools. Sorry. The arbitrage will be able to, because majority of platforms don't don't let you little arbitrage across multiple pairs, right?
Yeah.
So our goal is to capitalize off a lot of tokens nowadays are getting into more liquidity pairs, realizing the benefits to it. And I want to be able to have all of the, for example, like PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SushiSwap, on the back end to be able to track these pairings and the best price for the pairings. And basically, there will be a arbitrage pool, which 10% of that goes, 10% of the yield will go into the raffle bot, and 90% will reinvest back into itself. And constantly be able to add to the raffle bot, basically more into our ecosystem. And the way that the arbitrage pool will get filled up would be projects opening the liquidity staking pools. The more specifics on like how the rewards, like if the token has rewards, for example, I want it to be able to allow them to obviously earn their rewards, but depending on what the reward is, it can help add to their liquidity as well, because they'd be also earning their own token and staking. The project has to be able to lock a portion of their tokens in the pool to be able to allow the investors to earn their token as well. My plan more of, since we reward in BNB, is to use the rewards to fuel majority of the certain liquidity pairings and have our partners be the ones that benefit the most from it.
Okay, cool.
I guess that's the almost overall view. If you guys have any questions.
Let's see. I know the honeypot bot is not liking your contract address.
Oh, it's the same contract more of. So I had Matt. We are in V2, and Matt redid the man tokens contract, which is basically a redone version of the RTR contract, because it's a better version of the Nakama contract. I really liked it back then because I know anyone that knows Module X, I wanted to have the Nakama and staking contract as well. So I kind of just, because when I first launched, I didn't have developers, and I used a dashboard. And I was planning obviously sticking to that contract, but it would use reward, it would pay out rewards on a time base, and that was one reason why we have a good amount of sell-offs afterwards. So we had to get a different contract to kind of counteract that and help with our growth.
All right. Any questions for Elijah about Reundefy? You can feel free to drop them in the chat at any time.
Another thing, the last thing I guess I'll talk about, this is really quick. A lot after the raffle bot releases, so a lot of people can see how the raffle bot will affect the project. I want to be able to have a jackpot using Ultra BNB, so people be able to convert the BNB they earn from rewards and participate and in that, and the jackpot, since it would be monthly, it would be accumulating more Ultra BNB over time.
Well, nice call on using Ultra BNB. Can't wait for that to be released. And I don't know what these guys are talking about. They're pounding it over here. All right. So the raffle bot, this is like a how exactly is it? How does a raffle bot work?
So every 24 hours, so people would participate, and at that 24-hour mark, when the raffle would end, it would pay out 4 winners add to liquidity, and then send money to the Sanctify wallet. And the portion of the money that would go to the winners would roll over to the next round, basically making every round bigger than the last round if people are participating once again.
Okay. All right. Sir, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we get started with the Reundefy race?
No, sir. And the reward, I would say 5 million Reundefy, which they're free to do what they want with it. But that'll be the reward, of course.
All right. Will you be sending that in the RocketFi ID app using the smart code?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, feel free to stick around after we do your race. We're going to do 2 rocket races for some RocketFi tokens, and then we'll be closing out. Use referral code floaty. Oh yeah, I forgot I programmed all those. All right. So as everyone got their smart codes in, going once, going twice, sold. All right. So we're going to get started with the next race, and this is for 5 million Reundefy?
Yeah, 5 mil.
All right. So let's go. CC Cash. And Raider C Lady, are you here? I still call her Raider C Lady, even though it's not Raider C Lady anymore. How you doing, Selena?
Doing good.
Well, congratulations. And C Cash. Elijah, just send it to C Cash, and there you go.
Thank you, Elijah.
Of course, congratulations again.
All right. So, Elijah, thank you for coming out and speaking with us about Reundefy. And then Rick and them guys at Alpha7, thank you guys for coming out. We're going to go to our next 2 races. Of course, this will be for 25 million RocketFi tokens. And I don't see any other smart codes being added, so let's go. Witch Hunt. I see Witch Hunt moving up the ranks real fast there. And Witch Hunt. Mr. Donald Trump, are you in the house? There you at? Oh, there he posted a little GIF. Congrats, Trump. You are our first winner of RocketFi tokens. This Refuel.
C Lady, do you mind if you send over your wallet address? Because there's still the old Reundefy contract on there. So I'll have to send it manually.
Did you hear that, Selena?
Yeah, I'll get that to you.
All right.
Yeah, a little small thing there, Mr. To said Let's Rock was present, but I sent them a message, personal GM. They haven't replied. So if they reach out to you, just let them know if they get back to you, I'll pay them.
All right. You hear that, Let's
Yeah,
Rock? Oh, he's typing right now. Oh, let's see. What did he say? He missed it. He said he tried to message you, and you hadn't replied. I don't. Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay. He sees it now. He's messaging you, Matt or Rick.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. Congrats, Trump. Congrats, Selena. Congrats. Let's rock. But here we go for 25 million RocketFi. Let's go. Crash 71 and the number 12 Rocket. Crash 71 and you in the house. There. Yep, there he is. Congrats, Crash 71. On winning 25 million RocketFi. Of course, I will be pushing those out here shortly. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for this Refuel April Fool's Day. For next week, we're going to go ahead and do a competition. What are we going to do? What do y'all want to do this week? Just kind of everybody post what they want to see. If you want to see buy, if you want to see burn, if you want to see game, if you want to see most active. Got one for buy. One throwing up the thinking emoji. Got a burn. I got a game. I got one of each of those. Game, burn, game. I'm seeing game a little more often. It's got burn by one. Game, burn. We'll close it out in 3, 2, 1. 0. Sarah with the last second pushing game. I think game's going to get it. So I will be posting a game of the week this week after the refuel. Once I post the YouTube link for the Refuel Monday, I will populate one of the games at random. We're going to go ahead and take the top 5 for that game, and then whoever number 1 is will have the refuel advantage next week. So I'm gonna try to pick a game that we hadn't already played. We'll see what we get. But of course, next week we will have Affinity in the house. Chris or Crypt Torment will be over talking about Affinity and their move to layer 0. So make sure you're here to learn more about Affinity. Of course, you can earn Reundefy and Alpha7 in the RocketFi D app as one of your reward pack options. Simply going into RocketFi.app, go to the rewards section, and you can choose Alpha7 or Reundefy to earn as one of your reflections options. What's Affinity? You know what Affinity is right now, you sneaky devil, you. But that is all we have for this week. I want once again thank Rick and Elijah for coming over, talking about Alpha7 and Reundefy. We'll be here same time, same place, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Monday for Refuel with Infinity. Thank you all for coming out, and God bless you all.